What is reframing in NLP and how do I do that? Hey everyone, Mike Sweet here from mikesweet.co.uk, giving you the edge in life and business with NLP and psychology. And today we're going to talk all about reframing, metaphorically, because reframing is a core element of NLP, and I don't know why I've left it this long actually to do a reframing video, but hey, no one's perfect, and the right time to learn things is just now. So, reframing, what is it? Well, the good news is, let me start with this. The good news is, reframing is something that we naturally do. A skill you now don't have to learn. You just need to understand it. However, there's one caveat. What we do with this skill is a bit like hitting our own finger with a hammer. We generally do it backwards. We generally reframe and make things worse than they actually are. So, what we'll now look at in NLP reframing is generally, whenever there's a situation, let's make this really simple. There are some more technicalities to it, but in the sake of time and to give you something valuable to take away and begin to use, let's just keep this really simple. Reframing can be used in NLP whenever you're thinking bad or feel powerless or get angry or frustrated about something that someone's done. Perhaps you're at the cinema and the chap in front of you is rustling away at the popcorn and you're going, oh, what is wrong with you? But you're getting frustrated. It's not bothering him. He can carry on watching the film and rustling his popcorn. So, you know why he's doing that, because he's annoying you and he's not thinking of anyone else and he's selfish and he doesn't care and he's bone idle and he's can't hear, he's not bothered about annoying anyone else. But all these thoughts, all of your thoughts, are causing you more pain, more frustration, more anger. And he's sat there happily digging away in his popcorn. Imagine how loud it is for him, still watching the film without an issue. So, whenever you're faced with an external factor or an external influence that's affecting the way you feel, even though we know it's not possible, but when the external influence affects the way you feel, that is a time to reframe. So let me tell you something. When I was doing therapy back in, well, I still am now, but 2006, 2007, there was a chap come to see me for road rage. And I don't just mean like normal road rage, I mean real road rage, like spitting blood and dribbling everywhere and car swerving and swearing. And this couldn't go on, obviously. So he contacted me and said, I need to come and see you for this road rage because I need some help to really get control of this. My wife won't travel with me. If we go on family trips, we have to take 2 cars. It's an issue for work, so I do lots of travelling, and it's only a matter of time until someone complains and potentially lose my job. So great, I thought, well, see this chap. Anyway, he's supposed to arrive at, call it 2 o'clock, 10 past 2, nothing, 2:15, he rocked up, speeding up, pulled up outside the office, got out the car, slammed the car door, face red with anger, and come charging towards me, swearing and ugh. And he said, I planned enough time to get here. And he said, literally, two miles back where the roundabout is coming off the motorway, there's some woman who didn't go at the traffic lights. I said, right, okay. He said, that's why I'm late. Well, okay. And he said, it was almost as if she knew I was coming to see you. And she just wouldn't pull off just to make me late. And I thought, wow, fascinating. Listen to that. So not only is this person not pulled off for whatever reason in the world it could have been, he'll never know, he's imagined a scenario that perhaps would get anyone angry. He's imagined that she isn't pulling off at the traffic lights because she's trying to make him angry, so he's late to come to see me for this exact problem. The guy was livid. So I thought, well, at least we've got somewhere to start with this. And he came in, he sat down, we had a drink of water, and we kind of created a level of rapport and chilled out a little bit. So I said, so tell me about this road rage. He went in to explain, and it affects him in lots of different ways. And I said, tell me about this example on the way to me. What, the woman? I said, yeah, the woman. He said, well, honestly, Mike, he said she was 2 or 3 from the lights, and he said, and the lights went, and plenty of time, she stopped almost as if she was trying to make me late. And he went off. I said, stop a second. I said, what do you know for sure? Well, I'm late and because of her. I said, okay, but what else could it be? See, and there's a magic piece. There's that question that allows you to seek for a possible other answer. And initially, what do you mean, what else could it be? She's in a car, lights go green, you just go, don't you? I said, you do, but what else could it mean? Well, she's rude, she's a rubbish driver, she's not paying attention, she's put in this earth to get on everyone's nerves. And I said, well, all those what else's are affecting you and they're your thoughts. So what else could it be? And I was trying to coach it out of this guy, and he wasn't really grasping it. So I said, what if the woman had a cup of coffee, and as she pulled off, she spilt it in her lap and burnt a bit? And he burst out laughing. He went from red angry to red in hysterics. Now, I know that's extreme, so sorry if it's offended some people. However, he was able to connect with that immediately. Because he said, she was looking down and was looking in her mirror. I said, great. I said, perhaps she spilled a coffee down her lap and burnt a bit, so she doesn't know what to do. And again, he was in hysterics, absolute hysterics. You see, he then realised that he had full control over what he thought. Because that was possible. It was also possible that she was put on this earth to annoy him, to give him one final test, but he'll never know that either. It's also possible that she was on the way to a funeral for maybe a loved one or a family or whatever, and she was so in tears that she couldn't see the road. But don't guess that, because then you'll feel guilty, then you'll feel awful. You see, the beauty about reframing is they are your thoughts, your questions. You can do whatever you want with them. If it's humour, great. If it's a neutral ground, let's go back to the chap with the popcorn, digging around in his popcorn, and you get annoyed thinking he's just put on this planet to stop us watching films. What happens if he's just dropped his engagement ring in his popcorn? He's frantically trying to find it, and his girlfriend's trying to eat it. You know, that could happen. So, but why assume that he's just there to annoy you? So really think about that with reframing. You have the opportunity to ask yourself another question, and that is, what else could it mean? Now, if you go down and you give yourself an answer that makes you feel guilty, ask it again. If you ask a question that still makes you feel frustrated, change your question to something better that gives you more possibility. Because reframing is there for you to use. You see, we're already doing it, but most of us are doing it the wrong way. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And remember, with all these NLP videos and learning NLP and psychology and integrating that into your life, it's really not simple to do and not something you can do overnight. So don't think you're going to pick up a book and read it or watch a few YouTube videos and get it. It takes time, which is why I've put together a 30-day email course. So give me 10 minutes a day. I'll send you a blog every day, a video every day, and really hopefully pull together for you NLP and psychology so you can use it in your life and business. Head over to mikesweet.co.uk/free NLP, and that's a 30-day free NLP training and a bit of insight. And if you want to cancel any time, just click unsubscribe. It's dead simple, but it's a great way for you to start learning. Until next time, bye for now.